Yes, guys, welcome to another episode of We Saw That, man. Good to see you guys. Yellow diamonds look like PP, man.
You know what I mean, Simon?
Well, I assume it's quite literal, like the yellow diamonds look like PP.
I can't lie. That's not. There's no.
That's what I wanted to ask. That's what I wanted to ask. It's funny.
There's nothing.
But you know, some people will do. Some people will do that.
Yellow.
Some people will do that on the podcast. Yeah, man. He means because he got they're toxic like Pete.
Yeah, people only do that with Kendrick though. People don't do
Like
that with Pusha.
PP.
Pusha just go. We go. Every line. What's the
What's
drug?
the
drug?
link to cocaine?
Yeah. Every Pusha line I go. Is that a drug reference? Okay,
Yeah.
not that one.
Yeah, ballerinas.
Yeah, I just
doing
forget.
pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Okay,
Oh, okay.
cocaine.
Snow.
Oh man, Pusha
Hey.
T, man. That's a black man doing white excellence, man.
That guy
White.
just- cocaine. Also, it's weird. It's weird how common cocaine is now.
Is it?
It's mad common, bro.
I didn't know that.
People be sniffing it on a regs.
Mm.
On a regs store. Even in the I showed the other day, fam. We walked in the toilet, man. Feel like 4 or 5 man in there.
Just doing.
So I'm like, yeah, mate, you're really funny. You know something? I'm like, no.
No.
I'm like, no, you sad guys, man. It's peak, man.
Cocaine.
What have you saw this week?
What
This is one thing I was-
would be your drug of choice though if you had to do one?
I would love to do ecstasy.
Ooh, why?
Yeah, because people say ecstasy just makes you happy and that.
You don't think you're happy?
I want to see what the peak
What the next level of?
happiness is and how it makes me feel in it. So I'll probably say ecstasy. Some people say acid is good for creatives.
Yeah, those are the ones that see we never done
That's what
drugs.
George Carlin did.
George Carlin did acid.
Yeah, he said that acid is good, like gets you to makes you see things that you're not really seeing.
That would be interesting as well. I'd never do it. Would you ever do it? Would you ever do drugs?
See me, I'm that guy. I can never say I would never do something.
Yeah,
It's always a wise man once told me, it's always better to say you will and you don't than to say you would never and we catch you doing it. Yeah.
I don't even mean.
It's always better, bro.
So you might, yeah. I don't know. As drugs though, I can't. It's one of them. I can't. I don't know. It just feels like a weird thing to start later in life.
I can see myself smoking weed.
Weed is weed. Maybe that's we like.
I just
rap,
like
innit?
smoking, innit? I think smoking
It
looks
looks cool.
sick.
Is there like weed cigars? Is that like a thing?
People
Put weed in the cigar. It's like because I like the way people smoke the cigars. They do that.
Hey, bro, that looks crazy, bro.
That's how they do it there.
Mike, right this year, don't do that.
They do
again,
that. The mouth wide and the cigar go in the lip.
bro. Hey, relax, bro.
Hey, round. Yo, cigar smoking looks so cool.
Yeah,
Them Cubans.
I'm gonna start smoking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I would, I actually want to do a cigar. Maybe I just want the
I'm gonna start because
Put talcum powder in it or something.
I want to start smoking cigars after every major accomplishment.
Is that what he does?
Well, he doesn't. I watched his special the other day, and in the ending credits is just him outside, like at the back of the venue.
Oh, you mean the Disney one?
The Drop Dead Years, yeah.
Drop Dead Years.
So at the back, he's smoking. He's just sitting down outside of the venue, like in the kitchen bit, and he's lighting the cigar. And the guy goes, I think the guy next to him goes, "You deserve that, man." He goes, "Yeah, I do." I was like, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that still. But yeah, I'll probably say ecstasy will be my drug of choice.
Ecstasy, I said, yeah.
You should take drugs that chill you out. Weed, antidepressants. That's what you should take.
The antidepressants chill
Can you
out.
imagine baby on cocaine? Oh my god!
What do you mean?
You're hyper, bro. Do you? I just want to ask hyper people. Do you know you're being hyper, or do you think you're being calm? Do you ever feel like I'm calm?
I know.
Or do you feel like I'm actually mad?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I know. Like sometimes, like when I'm in like a place that is meant to be tranquil, and then like I'm sitting next to someone, and they're like, "You know, your leg is just moving." Because I don't know. It's the leg. Sometimes I'm sitting down, my leg just be.
Bro, you're hyper.
My leg just be moving. It's like something got to be in motion. So it's just like. I know you're thinking pause. That's why I laugh. Everything is you gotta chill, bro. You gotta change your ways. Why everything? I see it in your eyes, bro. Pause even that. I know you don't even like that. What do you mean you see it in my eyes? This guy, what's wrong with you? You're ill, bro. You're actually ill. Pause. How can I say every something gotta be in motion? And you're just looking at me like, what do you mean motion? What? Why? Because motion rhyme with lotion. Is that what it is?
Nah, I didn't mean it like that.
Bro, I know you. Literally, you were like, you weren't gonna say it, but it was like on the edge. Pause. Yeah, I even pause on the edge. Everything. Pause, man. Nah, we can't. This can't be the podcast, bro. This can't be the podcast. The podcast can't just be us.
Hey,
say nah. Like you gotta chill, man.
No, I was just asking, man. I was just asking.
But I do notice I'm hyper though. Like because I notice like obviously I get distracted.
This guy's mad. You just basically mad, bro.
What, is that what it is? You think hyperactivity is just madness?
Bro,
they've just changed the lingo.
You know what it is? Since we become like middle class and that, bro, for real, all of these terms are now coming. But it's bare man. Every man on the ends here had a different thing, but we just used to say they're tapped.
They're tapped or they're bookie. You're bookie.
Everybody was bookie.
No,
man had
you have ADHD.
Yeah.
No, you're bookie, bro. You're bookie, brother. No,
you see the guy in the corner decide to himself, well, the guy's bookie. This guy's got depression. We didn't like differentiate which condition you had. Yeah. We just knew there's something wrong with you.
ADHD, hyperactive, Asperger's, bookie.
All we know is there's something wrong
with you. There's something wrong with you. You bookie, bro. I like that. You're tapped. Yo, by the way, the word tapped is crazy.
No, you're tapped.
Like, let's break down the word tapped.
Tapped means like, yeah? You know why? Do you know why?
I don't know why. It's why do they say tapped?
When someone's mad, be like, he's mad.
I don't get it.
Will be like, you know,
when people do this thing, like, when they tap their head, this guy's crazy. So because you this guy's I didn't know that's where that came from.
Yeah, you tapped.
You're this guy tapped. I like that a lot. This guy's tapped. I like that a lot. I didn't know that. You're tapped.
Hey, this guy is tapped, bro.
That's funny.
This guy is tapped. But bear man are not tapped. That's the thing about our community, man. People are not tapped. They're struggling.
This whole our community, that phrase always made me laugh.
You're right, because you're not a community guy, bro.
No, just like,
you know why you're not a community guy?
The word community,
do you know why you're not
community and culture just made me laugh. People on podcasts just be chucking in.
Yeah. It's yo, from culture. Man, what does that mean?
The community. Yeah, man. You know, people in the community. What do you mean people?
No, I don't mean people. There's a certain, because you don't mean everybody.
I know, but they just say. But then say what you want to say.
I don't. But my point is, the reason why I say community is because I don't know what.
That's what I mean.
I don't know what the term is.
I feel like.
But if I say like, for example, like if I say white women, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't mean every single white woman. You mean girls from Clapham. That's what you know that when I say that. So if I say community,
but even community.
If I say community, you know the kind of people I'm talking about.
But I don't like community makes. It's just like it allows people to pretend there's depth in things they're saying that there's no depth in.
Yeah, but this is
if
a
you
question.
Just say the community. Yeah, man. You know.
But this is a question that we have to ask ourselves. Is there depth in things and we Ray Charles it? Or we do? Because I don't think.
Or we just too cynical?
Yeah, every conversation we leads to is not that deep.
We always say
surely
it's not that
there's
deep.
Things that are deep.
And some things are deep, innit? But like, yeah, man, that war in the Middle East.
Yeah,
it's not that deep. But it's kind of deep.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I'm just so cynical. But I do really believe that the community thing. And the word community and culture, I've done a lot of. There's kind of a lot of weight in our community.
Yeah, for no reason.
Bro, yeah, man.
You're doing a podcast.
You're doing a podcast. Relax.
It's not culture.
It's not culture.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
It's not culture.
It's just supply and demand. The people are asking for it.
Yeah, it's not culture. Yeah.
We're not doing.
But I do think like when I think of culture, I do think there are things that are like when I look back in totality. If I had to explain someone. I'm gonna say it again. If I just speak to someone, our community, there are certain things I would reference. So I look at those things as culture. Like I look at grime music as culture.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You is the word culture. You know what it is when you put the word the before it drives me nuts.
Yeah, but the culture. I do it for the culture.
The culture.
You don't do it. I think most people don't do anything for the culture. Most people, that's what I have to say. Most people doing it for themselves.
That's what I'm saying. But
We
then
should-
you chuck
we
in,
have to come to
chuck
that-
in the word
for the
culture and
then-
community.
Then you can swindle people.
You could swindle that. You're a
But
man
no
of the
one's-
people.
we saw that.
You're
doing it for yourself.
We see what you're doing. Yeah, for the culture.
You're doing it for money.
You the coach.
You doing it. Your pockets is the
community is you
culture.
and your house and your pockets and your accountant.
Yeah,
That's the
fam.
community you talking about. The community. What you mean? What good community? Jamal ain't getting no bread. Is you?
Yeah, man. People will not be doing that stuff like I'm doing it for you guys. No, you're not, fam. You're doing it so you can get bread. There's bare people that be doing it. I'm trying to put on for the culture. You think Kendrick? That's why I love. That's why I think Drake's technique was wrong, bro. His strategy was wrong. He should have said, "Bro, you the fake Messiah."
He did say that though.
Yeah, but that should have been the thing.
The whole
You
thing.
see your thing. You saying I'm a pedo? You a fake Messiah, nigga? About you talking about you giving back to LA? You ain't been to the BET
But he
Awards.
said that.
But I'm saying, look at Kendrick.
But he said a lot.
Kendrick,
Because we were talking to her. That was the funniest. We were. What's his name?
Hassan.
Yo, big up Hassan. Big up Toronto comedian Hassan. But we were saying that to him, innit? Because I think that the mistake was just like the way I said it, it's like the boss in the video game.
Yeah, he's fighting everybody.
He's fighting everybody, but the big guy got the sword.
Yeah.
He's coming.
He's coming.
Kill him.
Yeah. But my point is like with the Drake thing, it's like with the Kendrick thing. Sorry, yeah, it's optics, innit? I love Kendrick. Obviously, we love the music, innit? But a lot of it's optics. Like, bro, man won the BET. You had to go to BET this year. You had to go. You had to go to the
You ain't
BET.
been for years.
Otherwise, it would have been peak.
But because he got to make it. Hey, everyone's saying I'm doing it for the culture.
I'm at the BET.
I'm at the
But to be
BET.
fair, this year though, the BET was stacked with stars.
Culture.
Yeah, but BET is culture.
Yeah, community.
The
BET
you're not serious, bro.
should change it. Black entertainment community.
You're not serious,
Black
bro.
entertainment BEC, bro. This is for the
BEC.
culture.
Nah, BEC.
BCC, Black Entertainment Culture Community, man. BCC.
We need more of that, man. We need more of that.
What BCC?
We need more celebrations of culture. We need more of that.
We got
man.
what we need
I'm
more.
on my revolutionary thing, bro.
Yeah, Bobo's culture. See, but that's what I mean. Is that revolution, bro? What we doing? Listen, this is okay. Let me tell you something. Just let me keep it simple. Yeah, I thought this today. I was even listening to I listened to a podcast. Yeah, they were talking about banning the burqa, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing about banning the burqa. Yeah, now we talk about culture, all of this stuff. Oh yeah, people are coming. Listen, we talk about a lot of stuff that ain't helping. You want people in the community to be happy? Give us house.
Yeah, people need more money.
That's it.
People need more money. I've actually clocked
Bro,
this.
that's it. I was listening to this.
If you give everybody more money, 80% of the problem's finished.
God,
yeah.
I was listening to this.
You ain't talking about
These men are
honestly,
talking
if you
about
can
the
get-
burqa for 40 minutes. Yeah, about yeah, it's like English tradition, English culture. You know, we want to like be able to talk. We don't want to talk to nobody. We want money.
Yeah.
We want people don't have houses.
But this is the problem.
People, do you know how many people?
This is the problem, bro.
Some people are 40 years old living with their mum because it is hard. Yeah.
But
If
hold
you
on.
ban the burqa, their life ain't. Give me money.
Yeah, but hold on. This is the
I
problem.
can't afford a flat.
This is the problem. Those people who are talking for 40 minutes, their financial situation is calm. What the problem is that those people are telling these poor people or working class
This will
people,
make you
this
feel
will
better.
Make you feel better.
No!
It's
Give me
It's a
money.
trick from the devil. Those guys are the devil. They know what they're doing. They don't give a fuck about the burqa. They got a nice house in wherever they are in the sticks. They go on holiday 3 times a year. They go to Dubai. They don't give a fuck about. They go to Dubai.
Yeah, how you
Abu
go to
Dhabi.
Dubai and you care about the
They don't care about the burqa. They
burqa?
want you to care about
That's
the burqa.
even at a deep.
They want you to care about the
It's
burqa
true.
so that your focus
One
is
of
not
the
on
leaders
the fact
of
that you're
reform.
living with your nan still.
I think the chairman of Richard Tice, his partner is a journalist. She lives in Dubai, I'm actually deep in it. She live in Dubai and
Listen,
her husband in London talking about banning the burqa.
Listen.
Go tell them to ban the burqa in
I wanna
Dubai.
say this.
How dare you?
I want to say this to everyone that tunes into us, yeah? We for the people, innit?
Bro,
Real. We for the people.
No,
These people are lying to you. I want to say that. This all you white guys that look at me and think I should go back to where I come from, I'm with you. Because me and you are the same. You don't get it? These people are like, I ain't never rubbed wrong with you. I ain't never done anything to these people. They hate us. I don't get it, bro. It's because these idiots are on platforms talking about the burqa. So you think that's a problem?
On a real. I was on the
You actually think the girl that's walking in Tower Hamlets to go to college is a problem for you?
Bro, I don't remember the last time I saw a burqa.
I don't remember.
I genuinely...
Bro, it's also, you remember during the George Floyd thing, yeah? The statues. Man, never thought about a statue before in my life. These guys are lying to you.
Give me money.
Give us cash.
Give me money.
Give us cash. That's what we need.
Give me money.
Flipping hell, man.
Honestly, like I feel like politics is great. Like I genuinely thought I was on the way here thinking, bro, 92% of everything we talk about, just give people houses.
Honestly,
if people could afford houses, like normal average wage should be able to. I'm on my left wing shit today.
No,
bro.
me too. I'm on my left wing shit. Revolutionary. I told you. Bro.
You earn a basic wage. I can't believe you should be. Everyone should be able to afford.
On their own.
On their own, basic wage, average. If you're on 40 grand, in my opinion, I think you should be able to buy a house and go on one holiday a year. That's it.
Yeah, but hold on, bro.
That's it.
Think about this, yeah. We live in this world, yeah. Let's say London. Yeah. There's most people in London work full time, yeah. In London, 2-3 jobs sometimes, and can't afford to live somewhere on their own, yeah. And then what these people who have 3-4 houses, they're on platforms telling you, yo, the burqa is a problem. Are you sick? Are you sick? Are you sick? And you idiots go, yeah, it's the burqa. Are you flipping? You poor. You live with your nan. You're 55 years old. You live with your nan. That's society's issue. That poor girl going to Tower Hamlets or whoever's wearing a burqa in Whitechapel, they ain't troubling you, fam. They're selling you cheap fruit. In fact, they're with you. You got this idiot on GB News wearing Rolex and that telling you it's a burqa. People are so dumb. Honestly, people are so dumb, bro. It really irks me how stupid they've made everybody. They've made everybody dumb.
I know. People be fighting over things.
I'm sure if you've seen it, Sabrina Carpenter. She has a new album out called Man's Best Friend, yeah? She's basically... the album cover is her on her knees, yeah? And a guy pulling her hair in it.
Oh, shit.
Like she's a dog almost. Bruv, women... You got women fighting each other. This is feminism. We have to celebrate. You got women like, no, this is wrong. This girl laughing, rich as fuck. She does not care about you. That's why she's doing it. Everybody's just fighting each other, bro. I don't like this.
Nothing.
For nothing. I remember thinking that.
It's culture.
It's not culture.
Bro, it's culture. We got to talk.
That's not culture, bro.
Debate is it's culture, bro.
Honestly, this stuff
culture.
Makes me so upset, bro. We in this together. That's what I always told.
No, it's the culture.
They've got this thing. They've got an album. What's it called? We're all alone in this together. I like that line because it's like, bro, that's how I feel.
But also, is that one of them lines? Is that one of them?
Bro, is that one of them? Too cynical,
is that one of them? Is that one of them? Is that one of them?
I'm alone, but together.
Yeah. Well, what's the fabulous thing? You ever had a cold in the summer? That should be the worst.
Nah. I think this one is.
I'm joking. I'll be the dickhead.
I think it's actually
big
deep,
up,
bro.
Dave. I'll be the dickhead.
No, but for real, that's what I be thinking. We all this. Why are we beefing?
We all in this together.
Why is this black girl beefing this other girl about Sabrina Carpenter? Why?
It gonna be a cold summer.
I don't know, man. Who knows, man? Life is just life, man. But Sabrina Carpenter is another a white person who couldn't be black.
She's a white person that couldn't be black.
You know what I mean? Like if she was black,
actually, she's one of them people. Yeah, she's so popular.
You don't know. You do know Espresso.
Espresso.
Thinking about me, thinking about.
Oh, I've heard that one. Is that her?
That's her.
I'm gonna say
I'm
something.
working late.
I'm gonna say something.
Cause I'm a singer.
I'm gonna say something.
That tune, before you say what you say, that tune is legit hard.
I'm gonna say something.
Go on. That tune is legit hard.
I'm gonna say something.
We ain't got sponsors yet.
I'm gonna say something.
Cool.
There's a brand of.
We ain't got sponsors yet.
There's a brand of the milk musicians. I think they're.
We ain't got sponsors yet.
Is the same person writing all their songs?
I know what you mean. Yeah, to be fair, that's fair. I didn't trust you, but yeah.
I'm dead ass,
yeah.
bro. I genuinely think there's a lot of them. You put them all. I couldn't tell you. Voice. There's a brand of milk musician pop.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The word milk is very.
Wouldn't you just say that's a genre of music that sounds similar? Because I would go, all of Griselda sound the same.
Griselda, but I can distinguish the voices. I know who Benny is. I know who Conway is.
You're saying they sound the same?
Yeah, they sound the same. I don't get me wrong. We get that in rap with some of the hibbity, you know what I mean? Some of them. But it's the same, like that's their hibbity, like, you know how you got the mumble rappers, mumble pop.
Yeah. It always feels like there's always like a type of Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, there's like many. And I couldn't name them.
Megan Trainor, and then there's this next person.
Yeah.
But there's some elite pop milk.
Elite pop milk.
Is
Sabrina Carpenter milk? Elite pop milk.
That espresso song is elite pop milk. Let's go for it. Elite pop milk songs. Espresso is crazy. Dua Lipa, Break My Heart. Elite pop milk.
How does that one go?
I'm gonna stay at home.
Oh, I know. Is that her?
That's elite pop milk.
But see what I'm saying?
You didn't know?
You could have said that was Sabrina Carpenter. I would have gone.
Yeah, but okay. Let's go.
Maybe I'm ignorant too.
Let's do it. So we got Espresso. We got Break My Heart. Dua Lipa. We gotta put Kylie Minogue.
Are we going? But Kylie. Is that nostalgia? If that came out now, would I just put that in the?
Yeah, you would.
That's a rhythm though. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your love is all I think about.
Yeah, that's elite pop milk, man.
Whatever elite pop milk.
But I would say, elite pop milk is like, but there's also elite pop that's not milk though. Lizzo.
Lizzo's great. Lizzo's great.
Lizzo.
Big up Lizzo. Scissor crossover into that pop realm sometimes. Too.
I don't like that kind of pop though. What? That's eerie pop.
Eerie pop.
Yeah, eerie pop. That's like, I'm in the stars. Oh,
I know what you mean.
Like
fairy
that.
Music.
I like
that though. Like I'm a big Lana. I'm a huge like Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey is I listen to Lana.
That's eerie pop though.
I cried listening to Lana Del Rey once.
That's because you got ADHD.
I cried, bro. I was on a train to Edinburgh. That album came out, bro. Man. I was just like,
bro. Do you cry? Do you cry?
Nah, I don't know what it was.
Do you cry? No, do you cry though?
Not really that much.
When was the last time you cried?
I don't know. Probably listen to Lana Del Rey.
Really?
I'm just, on the real, that album, yeah. I remember I was on the train, and there's something. You know, you're going on the train, it's moving fast, and you're going and you're seeing all the farms, the trees and that, and just looking out the window. Is there on the Ocean Boulevard? And I'm just like, this Lana get me. I don't know what it is, Lana Del Rey, man. Maybe
She's
I just
late,
like
though.
my white woman side.
There's something about a white woman being sad that is touching. That is touching. With other race, you think, we get why you're sad.
But you're sad. It's like, all right, good.
Yeah.
Lana
Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey is legit. I love Lana Del Rey.
What about Adele? Adele's not elite. It's not pop. It's not
No, Adele is just greatness.
Yeah. Because there's a difference, isn't it?
It's genreless.
What about Megan Trainor? I'm all about that bass.
Honestly, get that shit out of here quickly. That sound like that sound like the kind of thing where it's like Baby Shark.
Yeah.
Baby Shark, Baby Shark, all about the bass, about the bass, Baby Shark. It's like, honestly, that song is like, are you 2 years old? Like, who is listening to this,
bro?
Grow up.
It
I'm all
slaps.
about that bass, no trouble. Like if you came down and your kid was just like, you'd be like, it's like,
I know what you mean.
it's just like, it's Baby Shark.
It
bro.
might be Baby Shark, but it's elite pop milk.
It's not elite pop milk. It's
pop milk.
It's pop. It's pop milk. But it's not elite. It's not elite. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
You know what? The most elite pop milk song of all time, though, is "Smile" by Lily Allen. You can't get more elite than that kind of level of pop milk.
Really?
That's crazy. Because she's pop milk. Because she's actually pop milk, and she's stale. She's like semi-skinned.
Semi-skim pop milk.
Yeah, she's like, Lily Allen.
Nah, she's not semi-skim. Lily Allen is more.
Lily Allen feels like you could have bumped into her.
That's what I'm saying. No. Lily Allen is not semi-skim. She's not semi-skim pop. You know what she is? Lily Allen is the Lily Allen is the the milkman that used to deliver the milk in front of the with the crates. Proper British.
Is it a real comment in it?
Yeah, when you open the door and the milk just in front of the milkman. That's Lily Allen.
You don't know how long it's been there, but you know it's fresh.
It's fresh. That's fresh. With the guy with the cap. Well, where the man gone?
Yeah, where the man gone?
Bro, that was a job. People just deliver milk. You get the paper delivered to your house.
Yeah, every day.
And you get the milk just delivered fresh in that little in that glass bottle. That's Lily Allen.
Yeah, Lily
What's
Allen.
that milk called? I don't know. I feel like that's I feel like it needs its own name.
He didn't have a brand. It was just a glass.
Brandless, bro. Not Cavendish. Not Tesco 0%. Not was it Cravendale?
Brandless milk.
Just milk. Just milk. Just milk, bro. You can't Google it, nothing. Just milk.
There's nothing like that anymore where that's not branded.
It's not branded. It's just milk. Bro, I missed that. But I want to go back to them days where
bread. Bread. We getting bread.
We get bread.
Ain't trying to decide.
Oh, what about Hovis?
50-50
bread.
Sourdough. No. Bread.
Soup. just sloppy liquid and then you put the bread in there and then you wash it down with milk.
Yeah.
Brandless, everything.
We used to have brandless stuff.
You used to have just milk. Bro, what was... Are you telling me that man never had a brand?
No,
just
because
the milkman.
It's different farmers. Depending on where you were.
Just from the source, man.
The man that delivered the milk looked like they just come from the farm.
Bro, look at the vehicle they used to... What is that? These men are going, oh my Lord. This look like... You ever been India? The little tuk-tuks, like... It's like the milk tuk-tuk.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to India as well, man.
What?
Just shout out to India, man.
Just for no reason.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, just shout out India.
Yeah, shout out India, man. We never know who's watching.
Yeah? You reckon we got a couple in India?
I know a few Indian guys that show love.
No, but you think in India they watching?
Well, I know a couple Indians that have reached out to me from India because I did a Premier League show. There's Bear Man.
But that's different.
Yeah, but Bear Man from the Premier League asked. There's different people in the world
Asking you for money because you're...
money because I'm in the Premier
That made
League.
me laugh
One
so
guy
much.
was like, "Yo, I want to play for Arsenal." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, Premier League. I want to play for Arsenal."
That makes me laugh so much that you're like, you are on TV constantly, but not in your own country.
It's mad. Yeah, that Premier League show is
too
crazy.
It's popular though. My dad every Friday.
They've been watching.
I'm watching Andrew in Nigeria. I'm watching Andrew. Meanwhile, here, TikTok. Only TV show one got cancelled, bro.
I know, man.
Peak.
Show got cancelled, man.
Actually, that's a good point. Fantasy football cancelled. Now, what awards not cancelled though, is it? That man just
No, I just I stopped doing that.
stopped doing that.
Yeah, that was my own thing.
That's your own thing.
Yeah,
We don't
man.
care about them, man. Though.
Fantasy football got cancelled, man. I wish like the Jew thing was real, innit?
The what thing?
The Jews run hot show business
Why?
because we would have had a show still. Because Matt Lucas is Jewish, the producer.
Oh,
was
they would have
Jewish.
just kept it. That's how people know
No,
all these
that's how I know.
anti-Semitic tropes.
Yeah, it's not
It's
true.
not true.
My show's got
Because if it was true, we would still be doing fantasy
We'll be on
football.
season 6.
Season 6 of fantasy football. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
man.
Facts.
Fuming, but it's calm.
That was a fun show to work on, to be fair.
Yeah,
That
man.
was a fun show to write. Although they used to, bro. Yeah, man. One day, just get the archives out, man. All the stuff they said we couldn't put out.
I know, man. That's the thing about TV, man. Every day it's about something. People just justify their job. That's what I've worked. That's what I've clocked in the thing. People always try and justify their position, innit? Some people gotta accept you're lucky to be where you are. Do you get me? Like, if you're like, I don't know, like if you're like, okay, let's say like Trent, yeah, Trent's brother is an agent. You lucky, bro. It's calm. It's calm that you're Trent.
That you're his agent, but just know
it's because you're his brother, which is calm.
Which is calm, but you ain't gotta. You ain't gotta try to start acting like what's his name? What's the guy? Ronaldo's agent?
Yeah, is it Manuel? What's his name? Is it Manuel something?
Nah,
the fat guy.
Oh no, you're talking about the guy that died. Haaland's agent.
Yeah, R.I.P. him as well.
What's his name? That guy.
I know, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to act like him. It's calm.
You don't have to act like that. I know what you mean. It's
that?
calm. But there's two people that like even like I'm filming this thing with Channel 4, this online show with like Mike Rice, Finley Christie, Olga, Cock, Mickey Overman, Dantin, and Vittorio. It's fun, but we got a lawyer on set.
Yeah, of course.
On set, so we'll be freestyling, and the lawyer halfway every 30 seconds.
No, but the lawyers thing's different in my opinion.
Lawyers like you can't say but they stopped us saying honky, bro.
Is it? Why are you man saying honky though? What context?
I was paired up with Finley for a game, pause, and then Mike Rice was hosting the game, and he was just like, he kept calling Finley. He was like, and here we have Bemi and his little rich white honky. He just kept as a joke.
What does honky mean?
This is what I'm saying, bro. They said it's a slur for white people.
Do white people get slurs?
Maybe. I don't know a single. We got a honky in the room right now. He ain't shifted.
I can't lie. He hasn't shifted one time. He said honking a lot.
And trust me, if
times.
This was two white guys on the sofa, nigga, I'm burning the footage. No, I'm keeping the footage and I'm breaking podcasts over.
He actually said one thing.
But honestly, I've never met, like every now and again it slips out on stage.
Also,
I'm yet to meet a white person that don't like it.
But my point is, bro, white slurs just don't hit like that.
They don't hit.
Yeah, man.
They need new ones.
Remember back in the day, people say wigger.
We try. Look, white people. We're trying.
We tried. It just don't
Cracker, honky, but they all sound funny. Cracker.
Yeah. It don't hit, man.
It don't hit. None of it hit. It's just funny.
It's just like you. It's just.
We want one though. We want one. Like I want. I don't know.
I want to give a white slur where it's like raw, like these.
There. You want to fight?
Do you know what we should give them? Pedo.
Oh wow, that
because then it hits.
Because now you got two things. Yeah, nonce.
Yeah, pedo is my slur.
Pedo, the white slur.
Yeah. Hey, you pedo.
Hey, you nonce.
Because it's you guys doing that.
Nah, but they would say,
they would say what?
I don't know. Like they had the brown grooming gang people and that, But them man following.
Come on, let's be real. We know
elite though.
Elite pedos is all white people.
Elite ones.
Elite pedophilia.
Elite
top
level.
Top level is all them, man. That's the slur, pedo. Because that's the thing about these guys. They understand the reason why cracker don't hit because they can't.
There's nothing behind
racial
it. Like when you say nigga, it's not the word. It's the you hear the humming. The ancestors are in your head. The ships. There's so much baggage. Honky, there's nothing.
Honky. Oh. You ride a horse. Oh, honky.
What's behind it?
Nothing. But if I say pedo,
there's stuffing behind it.
I know you know someone in your family. I know you know someone in your family still. Facts, man. I've there's that thing on Netflix, isn't it? Was it Fred and Rose West? Some of the... So basically, this is what I tell you. I met a girl at a gig, yeah? I did a gig at Soho House, innit? This girl, French English girl, right? And then her friend was like, she's got a famous podcast, innit? But basically how it worked at that day was basically there was a lady in the audience. She was by herself, very attractive girl. I was like, what's going on? She's like, oh my boyfriend couldn't make it. I've just been at Soho House working the whole day. I was like, what are you working on? She goes, I do this, but then also I got my candles thing, innit? So I was
She
like,
sells candles.
yeah,
Okay. Or makes them.
makes them and sells them.
Makes candles.
Yeah,
okay.
so I basically followed the IG. It was Classico Candles, yeah?
Classical candles.
Classical
Shout out
candle.
Classical candles.
Yeah, so I followed the IG. So then I think basically the girl's friend was like gassed by that. I spoke to her in the next section and she was like, oh no, she has a famous podcast, innit?
Okay.
So I said, what's the pod? She goes, she can't tell me what the pod is, innit?
How can you not?
Because it's a true crime pod.
Okay.
So basically, if she has to be anonymous, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, I can't tell you because I'm scared of the killers. And I was like, the killers that you talk about, they're not the kind of criminals I know. I know gangbangers and drug dealers. Pedophiles and all of that stuff, that's your people. That's your people. That guy that's killing 50 women, that's not my kind of crimes. That's your people you got to be scared of. But it's a white thing, bro. I have to say it. It's a white westernized crime that people do that. You shagging your own kid and then killing him. What black guy do you think's doing that?
That's crazy. I mean, I know stories. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Obviously, we know
When I
stories.
was in Nigeria, I know a couple stories.
I can't lie. In Nigeria,
I know a couple stories. When I was in Nigeria, there's one
Hey,
story
you
that's... In
Niger-
fact, there's two
Nigerians
stories
have
in
let
my
down the
head.
culture.
There's two stories in my head right now that I heard that are bluntly horrific.
Yeah, let me not lie to you. Yeah?
Horrific. And actually, another thing I didn't want to say, I'll be honest, we're getting onto the whites. The more I'm deep in it, it's just about... The more I'm deep in it, look, I don't want to be unfair. I don't want to be unfair. I don't want them to... That's how the reform people come for you. I'm going to be fair. Reform people, I'm going to give you something. Yeah? I don't want to be unfair. Because it's all about packaging, right? Because we said the white people are the nonsense. But you go to some of these other countries, bro, they do it, but it's...
I know it's religion.
Yeah, it's religion. It's child marriage.
Culture.
It's culture. You feel me? So I can't get on the whites too tough because
it's wrong.
It's wrong in some
there's
places.
good
They doing the same thing, and this man is just out here with how many? He got about 6 wives, and 2 of them are 13 years old, right? That's weird. So you know them ones you're saying it, and I can't lie. The whole time you be saying it, I've been battling internally because I just want to be about Dr. Umar. I just want to be, but I gotta be real.
You're right.
It's presentation. In fact, bro, one of the stories I heard is so horrific to me because it's like it weren't even like when I was in boarding school, bro. One time. There were loads of weird things going on in the school, just like really horrible things. And one girl, bro, so they called like the head teacher, they called all the students into the assembly hall, and they said, all right, cool. There's a lot, like everyone's got, because it was a really religious school, so people never used to talk about sex and things like that. And they were like, okay, we want to answer your questions.
I think
you know the story.
I don't know it, but I think it's coming to me. Something. Let me see.
But yeah, so they asked everyone to like write on a piece of paper if you got any questions about things that's happening to you. Bro, one girl has literally written. It's horrible, bro. She's like written down that she goes basically the teacher. Obviously, it's anonymous, and she goes, oh yeah, the teacher reads it out, and it's like at home, basically her dad was abusing her, innit? And the girl's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should tell my mum or not because I don't want to ruin the family, bro.
They acted like she was lying.
The teacher said, all right, whoever this is, you gotta ask this. I'm like, basically said, God would never let something like this happen to someone that is following him correctly. So you have to looking, and I'm thinking, are you mad?
Yeah,
are you not? Are you
dumb?
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy? That's not even like a Bible thing.
Yeah,
what do you mean in the
Bible? In the Bible, it's full of God's people suffering.
The
whole Bible is full of God's own son is on a cross
yeah,
hanging.
people suffering. But then it's like, but God, I'm gonna get you through. But you saying you probably doing something wrong, you little Jezzy. And that's why you're it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but
that's
think
madness,
that, you know
isn't it?
It is.
So
my point is that people I don't know how to explain what I mean. It's like people follow things or believe things not from the source but from the presentation, if that makes sense. So that's why cults are a thing, isn't it? It's because You
That's
get
like, what is a thing?
like cults.
Oh,
So you
cult.
get cult. You get a cult leader, yeah. That'll be like he's the second coming of Jesus or whatever. Yeah. Then when you watch the documentary, by episode 3, he's like, I just want you want to shag, innit? So then you're giving. He's coming to you saying, "Yo, God's telling me that you should sleep with me." Yeah. So because you believe in this thing on the presentation level, you're like, this guy's a powerful guy. It's all of this. I want to sleep with him, but you're not believing it from the source. Because if you read the Bible, you know God is not telling him that. You know it's explicit that God is not telling him that.
So you think that like in the school that teacher knew, like it crosses my mind every now and again, like. Because I'm like, yeah, why they say that? And also, the horrible thing about it, because it's anonymous. Yeah, but also, so the whole time I'm thinking, oh, bruv, who is this? Who's this like, person? It's one of them things. If I could know who that girl was, I'd be like, yo, like, do you know what I mean? Like, because the thing about that, I always think this, like, that girl then, that's going through that.
She must have felt lost, didn't it?
Lost, bro. Like, you're at home and, like, your families, you feel, and then, like, you don't know how to talk to them. And even, like, anonymously, someone could have given you a message. And then now that girl could grow up. And like because of all the things that she's been through, it could like mess her head up, and she could like I don't know. Yeah, but she could be like she could go into like prostitution, but or something like that. And then she go back to the same church, and they'll say, "Look at this, shower, holla." It's like, but you could have helped her back.
That's what I'm trying to say. But also,
it's scary, man. I felt so bad for that girl, man.
Also,
whoever that girl is,
she's gonna be living her life thinking it's her fault.
It's her fault. I hope not, man, because that is honestly devastating. But that's the thing in that school, they just didn't want people to everything about like it was just so like I remember one time another teacher came up once and said that because they didn't even want, their whole thing is no mashing. It's not about like do it properly. So I remember one time a teacher came up and legit gave an educational talk on condoms and basically said, yeah, scientists have done studies and this. In all condoms, there's little holes, so it's not safe. But that's because they don't want to go out and say, oh, condoms are really safe, because then they'll think, oh yeah, these kids are going to be, oh really? Let's all start mashing. So their mind is they're just saying, look, no mashing. Yeah. So anything that could facilitate that,
they're going to put
a negative on it instead of just being real about it. So like that's the thing. That whole that.
But why did they want? It's like this. Why were they so anti-mashing? Is it a religious thing or just because?
The school was very. I think a bit of both. Obviously, I was a bit young, but it's just like, it was just highly religious thing.
I think Africans in general look at sex as mad taboo anyway.
But I think that's the thing with the religious thing. It's like it's calm. Like, it's not even like wrong in terms of like the religion. It's more just be honest with what the reason is. Do you know what I mean? Just say, hey, if we're in this religion, we shouldn't be doing that. Don't come up with other things. To do you know what I mean? And then
holes in the condoms.
And then there are holes in the condoms. Oh, you know the spam. That's how they say it. Not just spam. They don't say spam. The spam will creep through. The spam will slippery through the the spam. Say a word, spam. But yeah, things like that, man. So I don't know, man. Anyway, that school. I mean, it was I was there 6 years, isn't it?
That's why you're not really cultured.
I'm very cultured.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, bro. We just had a whole conversation about how when I say cultured, I mean in a way that we say culture.
How do you say culture?
In the wrong way that you just broke down. So I'm not.
I'm not. Oh, you don't mean that in a pejorative way?
No, I'm saying the reason why you see through the bullshit is because you've lived in so many different.
I've lived in so many different cultures. So many different cultures.
So you understand this is not culture.
Nigeria, Chigwell, all of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We saw that.
How long we done?
About 45 minutes.
45.
What?
Talking for time still.
Yeah, wrap it up. Pause. No, we can't wrap it up. There's holes in it. The applause from Simon. Thank you very much. There's holes in it. Still.
Nah, people in Africa living different, man.
What do you mean, though? Africa wide, though. Loads of people. It's like everywhere else. Some people living good. Some people.
No. I didn't say bad or good. It's just different.
Oh, it's different.
It's different, like to what we're like.
But it's even different. But it's even different for a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But sometimes not different enough, depending on where you are. That's why that whole school thing. There was a like definitely a concerted effort to make everything homogenous. You know, where everyone's just walking in the same direction.
Yeah, the woman. I watched a video the other day. A lot of cultures are like that, where it's like they do things. There's like a right way to do things, and they don't adjust. If that makes sense. So
we going this way.
Yeah. She's like, so for example, she made an example.
We going this way.
She went to a sandwich shop, innit? And she wants to get a baguette. Shop. Yeah. And then she goes, "Can I have it toasted?" And the woman said no. And so she goes, "Oh, it's the so." She goes, "Do you do panini?" She goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "Do you toast the panini?" She's like, "Yeah, we can toast the panini." So she was like, "Oh, so why can't you toast the baguette?"
We just don't do it.
She goes, "That's not how you eat baguette. You're meant to eat baguette cold." And she just refused to do it. Whereas obviously, if I was here, I was like, "Yo, but can you toast my baguette?" They would just toast it because I have a preference of toasted.
Yeah.
But some people, I felt like that. Like sometimes we're like with my mum and that, because she's come from that culture. She's like, "This is the way you do things, isn't it? This is how you talk to your older brother. This is how you talk to this guy." But I'm like, what if he's talking shit though? It doesn't matter. He's your uncle. So,
yeah.
And I think there's an element of that, which is why a lot of those guys get away with that bullshit, because it's like, I mean, he's your father.
Well, when I was in
he's
boarding
your father.
school,
Don't.
That's how. You know he's your father, but he's on some bullshit. But he's your father on some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what. In fact, I remember one story. Yeah. There's a teacher. His name was funny. His name was Mr. This was his name. I don't know why I said we used to call him, but they said about this name, Mr. Bilu Baje. What kind of? That is one of them Nigerian Bilu Baje. I've only met one person of that name in my life, and that's that man. It's one of them little Nigerian names. You hear names. I've never heard that name repeated. I've never met another Bilu Baje. This guy was wickedness, bro. And that's what he did once. One time he came into the classroom. Yeah, we had this thing called night prep, where in the evenings we had to go to the classroom area and we had to study, but in silence, everyone in the classroom just studying. So, and there would always be teachers like roaming just to make sure everyone's like doing their own personal reading. So one time he walked in my class, and he's like, someone's been talking, like someone was chatting, and I was a naughty kid, innit? So he just looked at the back. He's like, "It was you," and I'm like, "It's not. It wasn't," and it genuinely wasn't me. Yeah. And I'm like, "Yo, ask them, innit? Like, ask the, investigate." Man said, "No, I will investigate after. Obey. The Bible says, obey before complaint. Come out." And I saw him getting the ruler and that. I'm like, "Wait, you trying to hit me? Then you go investigate after." For
you to say, "I'm sorry."
Are you nuts?
Yeah, are you nuts?
Because what? The Bible says, "Oh baby, you ain't God." Are you nuts, bro?
Yeah.
Oh baby. And he said, "Come on." I said, "I ain't going nowhere. You ain't about to hit me for nothing.
For no reason.
Why can't you just ask?"
Yeah, but he don't like you.
He don't like that. I said, "He don't like me, bro." So and I understand with that teacher to an extent, because we had.
You had yeah.
Oh, the history was crazy, bro. Like in terms of I to be fair, I did. Did I say that story before about like when I like lied about my name to someone? Like, have I told you that?
No.
Bro, it's mad. I did.
How can you lie about your name? What's another name you?
So what? Let me tell you what happened.
It's not like Andrew.
2 years before that incident. 2 years before that incident, he called me. I was being naughty outside. He saw me being naughty outside, and he told me to lie down. I never met him before. He was like, "Lie down on the floor." Outside, right? Lie on the floor outside public, yeah. So I'm on the floor, right? And then he's like, what's your name? You're misbehaving. You're out. You should be in class. You're not in class. What's your name? And as he asked me what's my name, I look up, yeah, in the classroom window. There's a girl there. I remember her name, Ife. This girl, and she's looking at me, lying on the floor. And she's like, "What's your name?" And then this girl starts mouthing her name. She goes, "Tokwe." So I'm like, "Tokwe." He goes, "Tokwe," and he goes, "Tokwe what?" And bro, she goes like this, "Ajekaye." I'm like, "Ajekaye, Tokwe Ajekaye." He goes, "Your name is Tokwe Ajekaye? I will tell the head teacher. Go away." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So I leave. Right, Tokwe Ajekaye is what my name is now. So that, bro, when I tell you, yeah, I was in the school for 2.5 years at this point. I had never seen this man. Since after I said my name was Tokwe Ajekaye, this guy was just like everywhere. A spirit. Everywhere, right? So, Tokwe. So basically, I remember one time I'm walking with my friends, and he sees me. He's like, talk back, talk back. And I'm like, yeah. And then everyone's looking at me like, why the fuck is this guy calling you talk back? And I'm like, yo.
Hey,
I'm like, yo. I told him the story. So it got to the point, yeah. So I was in the way it works in Nigeria, in the school, secondary school. You have like, it says 6 years. And they call it junior school, JS1, JS2, JS3. Then senior school, SS1, SS2, SS3. So this incident happened in JS3, right? He was a geography teacher. We never did geography in the junior class, but it was senior thing. So then when we got to senior class, we had to pick subjects, bro. That's why to this day, I can't tell you where anywhere is. Because I'm like, I can't take geography.
Yeah.
Because this guy's going to look at the register, see me in class. Your name is not on the register. So I specifically did not take geography because I said, that's the geography teacher. I can't do that, right?
Yeah.
So now, senior school, bro, a whole year gone. This guy calling me Takwa, but now he's a geography teacher. And then on top of that, he was a boarding school. And in the boarding school, we had 4 houses: blue, red, green, yellow.
So he became head
right?
of the house.
Bro, I was in greenhouse, but he became the head of he used to run and live in the yellow house thing. So it's getting closer now, bro. The proximity getting closer and closer and closer. I went through the whole of SS1 once again, avoiding this man, getting away with it. Just about, well, bro, it was getting too, like, then I became like, you know, I was like proper, I was popular, bro. I was a popular kid. And we had sports there. I was really good at sports. And I'm thinking, this guy's too involved. And he's involved in the sports because the boys, you know, his yellow house were competing. I'm thinking, bro, you know when you just feel the walls closing in? I'm like, this is long, bruv. So then one day I just said, I gotta do it before.
So what, you confessed?
So basically, I went to the social studies teacher. There was a social studies teacher, yeah, and I just went and told her, innit? I just went, yo, listen. She said, what? I'm like, and she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, all right, 2 years ago, I did this. I explained to her. She is bossing up. She can't believe it. She said, wait, this guy's been calling you talk back for 2 years. I'm like, talk back. This guy's been calling me talk back for 2 years. So then she was like, okay, don't worry.
That's what I'm gonna start calling baby for that.
Talk back. So I'm like, oh no. So basically, I'm like, all right, look, I got a. She's like, don't worry, I'll sort it out. I'll deal with it. So I'm like, all right, cool, go away. About 3 days later, yeah, I'm in my hostel, in my room. One of the little boys from Yellow House, one of the kids there comes. He's like, Mr. Bilubaje is calling you to his quarters. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go, man. So I'll go to Yellow House, right? And I go, you know what I remember? When I say I remember this vividly, yeah. I remember I walked in the room, right, and I knocked on the door, and I just heard him say I should come in, and I opened the door, and he wasn't there, right. So I walk in, he's not in there, so he's probably in there. I don't know where he is in it, but he's not there. And I just remember walking in, and the radio was on, and I remember the song, bro. I remember the song. It was so for real, Candy Rain, and I don't know, like, my love, do you? And I'm just standing in the room, and this song is just playing on the radio. And after like a minute, he comes out, and he just like looks at me. I'm like, and he's like, kneel down. I'm like, what?
Kneel down.
Kneel down. He tells me to get on my knees, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? Like, kneel down. Obviously, I wasn't thinking anything obviously mad like that. But back then, Nigerian, kneel down and they'll like slap you up. And I'm thinking, okay, he's about to, you know, I'm yeah. So kneel down. He's like, all right, close your eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? Put your hands out. I put my hand out like this. I think the man's gonna get the belt. Bro, man just holds my hand and just prays for me, bro. He's like, God. Yeah. But like one of them, how can I put it? It's like a prayer with bare subliminals, bro. It was like a Drake song. It was like a Drake song. Lord, help
this deceiver.
Yeah. God, save this deceitful child. That sort of thing. Like just bare subliminals, yeah. But like as if you know, but not like direct. This guy Drake, bro. Just like, yeah, God, help this deceitful child, this lying child. Yeah. This is whatever.
This avoidant.
Just yeah. Anyway, and then then he finished praying. He said, "In Jesus' name, right? Amen." And he's like, "You can go." I just left. That was it, bro. That was the
That's
whole
too funny,
thing.
man.
But for 2 years, that was it. Me
What's your new name, man?
Talk
Talk back. Hey,
Talk
we gotta
back,
see
Jeka,
baby
yeah.
in the street to say talk
Talk
back.
back.
All right, let's wrap it up, man. I just want to say, guys,
It's got
thanks.
holes in it. You can't, man. Anytime you say wrap it up, that's what I'm gonna say.
Pause.
It's like this paddle board.
Hey, paddle. So you just, bro, I can't lie. You
Let's
gotta
play
stop playing paddle with me, bro.
Yeah,
You need to exercise. You don't exercise. You don't know how to drive. You don't exercise. You just,
I'm learning, bro.
You just ADHD, just in your house. Baby,
nah.
talk back.
Talk back.
This is his house. Talk back.
Talk back.
Kneel down. Talk back.
Talk back, Jeka, yeah.
Yeah, guys, take care of yourselves. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Talk back.
Talk back.